afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. Today, I have the brand new wave of Super 7's The Original Misfits collection, with Jerry Only, Danzig in his skeleton outfit, and the Fiend, which isn't really quite a real guy, but you never have any Misfits action figures where they don't make like 17 different versions of the Fiend, which is their mascot, the big skull on the shirts that you youngsters have seen us wear forever and ever. So that is what we've got today. We're going to look at these guys. And let's look at the Fiend first, why don't we? He's an interesting looking character. I guess he's a guy. He could basically just fill in for their ever revolving drummer position. Still hoping for a Doyle. Doyle would be the guitar player they have yet to make, and I've heard that they're not going to make it, which is a bummer. And he's got a little scary pumpkin in there. Just want to take a look at his packaging. Pretty cool. They are the destructive anti-heroes of punk, hellbound and ready for horror. Well, that's pretty accurate, I guess. Got a little picture from Dada My Darling on there. They are horror warriors. I like that. That's really cool. I don't really pay too much attention to this packaging. It's all going in the recycle as soon as I open this guy, so let's take him out. Come on, Fiend. Oh, it's a staff. That's cool. It's like the scary pumpkin head. All right. And that would be his one accessory. And he's pretty cool. Just kind of reminds me of Skeletor. So, am I right? Skeletor. That's pretty cool. But this is not Skeletor. This is the Fiend, where he's got the old Fiend Club t-shirt. Which when I was in the Fiend Club, I had a t-shirt just like, well, it had that logo. It didn't have like, ribs or anything on it, but I think I finally gave it away to Goodwill because it had too many holes in it. And you come to some weird, what is this? This looks very Danzig-y. Like something Glenn would, wear like on his arm to, punch people in the crowd that get out of control. Maybe. Glenn wouldn't do that, come on. But, standard articulation. Not much else to write home about with this fella. Just give him his little pumpkin staff and we'll get on to the next guy. He doesn't want to hold it. Like kind of pull his fingers out a little bit and then let him wrap back around it. So there he is. Get the stuff out of here. Yeah, let's look at Jerry Only, which I'm excited that he comes with his Devastator base with a little Cyclops skull on it, so that's cool. And it says the same thing on the back of Jerry's card, and it's pretty cool. I like how they put it in its own tray so it doesn't get all beat up. And he's got his Misfits boots on. And he's got his signature leather jacket with the spikes and the gigantic red Destro collar. And the devil lock is sculpted onto his face. I was wondering if it would be or not. Oops. It's like I just broke part of the jacket. Well, that sucks. Or does that come apart? Not sure. No, looks like I broke it. Well, that sucks. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, so his wrists are articulated so he can hold his base. And his hand is like this because Jerry does not play with a pick, even though sometimes it looks like he is. He does not. And he looks cool, man. Let's take a good look at Jerry Only, or some would call him the Mighty Mo, or even Jerry Kaffa. But he's got this super cool jacket, which go look up some old Misfits interviews on YouTube. Jerry has not changed in like 50 years. So that is Jerry Only. Let's give him his bass guitar. Now let's look at this beautiful thing first. Look at this, would you? Props to them for knowing that it's a bass and putting 4 strings on here. So many times do toy companies try to make a guitar or a bass and it just looks like crap. This looks pretty good, man. Pretty spot on. With the little skull. It looks good. The strap is nice. And, it's fairly plain, such as it is in real life. The shape is what is super cool about it. It's got the spikes. And let's see how well he can hold this bad boy. Does it go like, how's it go? There we go. Oops. Of course, he should be holding it at the lower end anyway. Jerry didn't do much in the way of higher notes. Not very often, anyway. All right. Jerry Only. Pretty cool. And last but certainly not least, the man, the myth, the legend, Glenn Danzig, which that's not the most handsome face sculpt they could have gave him. I don't know about that. But he looks cool. And same packaging. So nothing new there. And I just noticed when taking this out that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but the little bubble is actually a Fiend skull. How cool is that? That's a nice little touch. You can tell Brian Flynn is like a big, like, rockin', metal fan and stuff, punk and whatnot. He's always putting out these, like, rock and roll figures. And here is Glenn. He has the same articulation, very similar body, and he doesn't come with any accessories, but if you really wanted to give him a microphone, you could use one of the ones that came with one of the other Danzig figures. So let's get them all together, because I don't think they're going to make any more of these guys. So there's Glenn when he was in the like late 70s, early 80s kind of get up, which again I think Glenn was good-looking young dude. I think they could have did him better on the face sculpt than that. Looks pretty bad. And Jerry Only. And there they are. I guess you could pretend this dude is Doyle, but it's a bummer that we don't have a Doyle. And here's the other 2 figures that I got. There's Glenn from Bloody Glenn from Sam Hain. And, Glenn from his solo band, Danzig, which face sculpt looks a little better on this guy. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be cartoony, but you look at Jerry and you're like, that's Jerry. But, Glenn doesn't look bad. I think he's cool. I don't know what it is about the bloody Sam Hain one, but I think I like that one best, so... and again, for scale, they're basically the size of old school He-Man figures. So most of you know about the scale there. But that's it. What do you think about these guys? Do you think they're dumb? Do you think they're a waste of money? Each one of these was about $30, man, off Big Bad Toy Store, which honestly, I feel like they're Probably more like a $15 figure, and that's kind of giving them a little credit too. But you know, that's what toys cost these days, unfortunately. And you know, as Misfits fans and collectors, there's a lot more stuff out there, Misfits related, that costs a lot more than that. And that goes for Sam Hain and Danzig too. So, what do you guys think? You think these were cool? Did you pick them up? You don't care? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, on behalf of me and Big Buddy Brad, we are going to throw one back. We appreciate you coming. We got new content every single day, so please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we'll see you.